How do Laysan albatross fly so close to the water and for such a long distance without flapping their wings? Let's find out. Hey guys, it's Brandon, and welcome to Nature Meets Paper, the place where we go on an adventure to discover the world of marine biology. Today we're just outside of Dutch Harbor, Alaska, watching a humongous bird known as the Laysan albatross. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The Laysan albatross is a large seabird found in the North Pacific. I will insert a map here. The albatross spends most of its time at sea, but migrates to flat grassy islands near Hawaii for breeding. So, like many of the animals I study, they seem to migrate from the waters of Alaska to the waters of Hawaii. That is funny to me, because that's exactly what I do. Let's discover some ways to identify this bird. They have a gull-like body, but extremely large, narrow wings, a thick neck, and a big bill. Their head and underside is white, with dark brown to gray on their back. The back of their wings and tail is also dark. Their head is very white, except for a small patch of dark surrounding the eyes. They have a long, thick yellow beak. Although these are incredibly large birds, they are small for an albatross species. The Laysan albatross does not have breeding plumage, so it doesn't change its appearance. That makes it nice if you're trying to find one. So, let's get into behavior and personal story time. If you have seen my puffin video, you know that puffins cannot glide. They must beat their wings to fly. Well, what about the albatross? Can it glide? Yes. Yes, they can glide. In fact, they can glide so well that they rarely beat their wings to go anywhere. Unless they are taking off, you won't see them beat their wings at all. They fly extremely close to the water's surface and create their own cushion of air to ride on. Now I'm talking at most 7 inches to a foot. That's it. That's all the distance that they have above the water. They will glide like this, following the waves until they sense an updraft, then they'll shoot into the air on that current. Mind you, they still haven't flapped their wings. I have watched a Laysan albatross fly for about 1 kilometer just above the surface without beating its wings, but I've also seen a few take off from the water. Unlike the puffin, who needs a long runway to take flight, the albatross can take off relatively quickly. They get great bursts of speed from each flap and gracefully start gliding. The Laysan albatross is cool to watch. If you get the chance to see one, I really recommend it. That wraps up this adventure, and I will call this piece done. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It means so much that you take time out of your schedule to discover something new and watch this video. If you like the painting that I just did, I'll have it on my website for sale either as an original or a print. As always, links are down in the description below. Remember, share your discoveries and adventures with somebody else. They might appreciate it. I've been Brandon, and I'll see you in our next adventure.